And we are going.
Hi.
Hi. So I was just telling Rachel. So first of all, I wasn't going to leave my hair like this. I literally just put it back because I didn't want it in my face. And I'm like, I think I'm just going to leave it like this.
Actually, it looks cute. I like that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And then I was telling Rachel, I'm like, I just don't love my makeup tonight. And she's like, why? And I'm like, I think it's because I'm PMSing. And when I'm PMSing, I just don't like, I don't love anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? So there's that.
Including humans in your family?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, big time. Not my husband. He's on like the good list right now.
Oh, Tyler, good job.
Not even Emery.
My eyes look so dark. These lashes and my
Well,
highlighter.
that's not.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Okay.
Cheers,
Cheers.
to this. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
haven't been taking those.
I have, and it doesn't, gets me every time.
It's my problem. So tonight, we're going to tell you our most embarrassing parenting moments.
Yes, we are going to parent shame ourselves because a lot of my embarrassing parenting moments are because I was a bad parent. Yeah, that's true.
Well, mine are too, but mine are in public. Like, you've been a mom a lot longer than I have since Sophie's like 12 and my oldest is like 3.5. So
yeah, so I should have a lot more. Plus, I told her like she doesn't have a boy.
True.
So there's that. So all of my embarrassing moments are on her phone because they're on my phone, but we're filming those my phone. And I know I have more, so I'll just go ahead and start. We're so on track. This is weird. Look, we're only a minute 49
and we're starting
in, and we're already starting. Pat myself on the
this
back.
one's gonna be like less than 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so my first one, and I have to say, I know I cussed a lot on the last one, well, the Hobby Lobby one, and I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not personally, like, sorry in my real life, but I'm sorry if I offended any of our viewers.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah. Anyways, this is, well, okay. So Rudy was in preschool, and when Rudy was in preschool, I was in nursing school, and there was a facility on the campus. It was an amazing facility.
Oh, I didn't know it was
yeah, it's called the Hersteiner Center. But it's a lottery, so you have like literally you don't know if your kids can get in. Anyways, actually they just recently opened that to the public, the lottery system. So if you need a good preschool or daycare center, the Hersteiner Center at Johnson County Community College, it's really good. It's
so
amazing.
you don't have to be a student going there.
No, you used to, but now they've opened it up to the public. But it's amazing. I had no complaints there. Rudy, however, did, obviously. So I go to pick him up from preschool, and the teacher, he's 3, and the teacher pulls me aside, and she's like, not a big deal, but I just wanted to tell you something that Rudy said today. And I'm like, oh God. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, well, he called Miss, I don't remember her name. We'll call her Miss Jane. He called Miss Jane a stupid bitch. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. So,
sorry.
I will say this. The lady that he called a stupid bitch, I didn't really care for her. I liked all the other staff, but every time I would pick him up, she would make a passive-aggressive comment. She'd be like, oh, with you in school and working, do you ever see your kids? Like, stuff like that all the time. And it never rubbed me the right way, right? I'm like, we're at a place where all of the parents are students, because at the time, all the parents were students, or they were faculty members.
And if they were parents, they probably had jobs too,
and
to
school,
provide for their
right?
kids.
And, but this was not like a one-time thing. She would constantly make these passive-aggressive comments.
About time with your kids, basically.
Yeah, me not being present. Well, so anyways, we get in the car. Well, first of all, so his preschool teacher, who I loved, is telling me this, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I will talk to him about this. I'm like, I have no idea where he heard it. And I really didn't. And she's like, well, it was probably from his dad. So his real dad. And I'm like, probably. Okay. So I'm not even trying to like badmouth him. I'm just telling you the conversation. So that said, right? And we get in the car and I'm like, Rudy, he's like, I know what you're going to tell me. And so since he was little, he could speak so well. Like at 1.5, you knew exactly what he was saying. Anyways, I'm like, you know that you what did you call, or I heard what you called your,
Miss Jane.
Yeah, Miss Jane. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, do you know you're not supposed to say that word? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like,
at 3, like, he realized what he did already.
And I'm like, well, do you like her? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, I don't really like her either, but we still can't call her that.
We can't call people those names.
The next day, right, I'm in McDonald's drive-thru with the kids, and this lady pulls out right in front of me, and out come, you stupid bitch, at McDonald's drive-thru. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Oh, this is my fault. This is my car cuss word. I'm not, like, and I literally, when the teacher told me, I had no clue. I didn't realize that I said that. No, I really didn't think. And even at the time, I'm like, that doesn't even sound like something Adam would say. So, legitimately didn't know, but it was me. I am the reason that Rudy called his preschool teacher a stupid bitch. Yeah, so there's that. Now, since then, my kids do not cuss. They don't.
My kids probably cuss more than yours, and
they know.
My one kid that can cuss, I guess.
Well,
speaking of.
Yes, so go ahead. You have the floor.
So, well, I guess first my Target bathroom story. So Peyton and I were at Target. I think I might have been pregnant with Parker. I don't know. She's like, I have to go potty, Mom. So we go to the bathroom. She goes potty. And then I'm like, okay, I have to go potty. And so I'm going potty. And she's Mom, are you pooping? There's 6 people, like at least 6 people in Target bathroom. I don't know why the bathroom was so busy. She's like, Mom, are you pooping? Are you pooping? It kind of stinks in here. Mom, are you pooping?
Oh my gosh.
Are you pooping, Mom? Or are you tooting?
And Peyton naturally has a loud voice. She just does.
I'm not pooping or tooting. It's not me that's stinky. Like, just be quiet. But it smells. And I'm like, oh my gosh, child, shush, shush. Yes, and I think, maybe the lady next to us was like,
oh,
or having a number 2, and I'm just like,
other lady,
stop.
Would you be dying? Oh my gosh.
Just like, just shh.
On that note, I cannot poop in a public bathroom. I've never.
If I have to, I can, but I would definitely
prefer to be at home. In fact, when we went to the lake the first time, and I openly talked about it with them, with Lori and Rachel, I'm like, I have to go poop so bad, and I can't go. I was constipated. Every single time I travel, I'm constipated. It was terrible. So I have a real issue with it. So there's no way I could be at Target, like, shitting. I just could not. I wish I could.
When your house is like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, I just can't. Okay, so I have a bathroom story very similar to hers, and this just happened like 2 weekends ago.
Oh, was this recent?
Yes. So it was at Rudy's, the last tournament that Rudy played before he broke his arm. P.S. Rudy broke his arm while playing baseball. 3rd summer in a row that he's broken some part in his arm during a baseball game. Anyways, so I take Emery, and Emery is still at the age where when Rudy's playing a game, she's up and down, up and down. We have to get her a slushie and gum and a hot dog, and Well, she had to go to the bathroom, and this time she legitimately had to go, and I had to go too. So I go first, and I think I had on a dress similar to this. So I just pull it up, and I'm getting her, and she's like, Mommy, are you wearing underwear today? Is that you're wearing underwear? You don't normally wear underwear. And I'm like, shut up. And she's like, why are you wearing underwear today? And I'm like, shut up, Emery.
I have a dress on,
right?
Emery.
And I'm like, because I'm wearing a dress. And she goes on and on. I don't know how many other people were in there. I just know that now half of the stadium knows that I do not wear underwear on a regular basis. I do with dresses, though.
Yeah. Because it's like,
Yeah, you
never know when that air is going to fly and the air will fly up.
Yeah, well, no, this dress is down to my ankles, so it would have to be like a tornado. However, I'm not going to take that chance. No.
Oh. Okay, so my other one does involve cussing children. See, I can't recall any like super embarrassing like in public stories besides like the bathroom and that at Target.
You trained them well.
But so one morning, Peyton had school. This was probably when she was in Mother's Day out.
So last year.
2-ish, 2.5 maybe. And so Billy and I had some sort of argument that morning or tiff, or he said he was going to get her ready and take her to school, and I had to like go to work, or I don't know. But it didn't happen right, and we were just having a little argument that morning.
Tip. No
And
big
so I
deal.
tell Peyton, I'm like, okay, Peyton, go get your shoes out of your room. Like, go to your closet. And so I think she's in the other room and whatever. And I, under my breath even, like, because Billy had just left for work and not going to, but so I was like, fucking Billy. And I just shook my head. And like, I said it probably that loud. And she was like in her room. So I didn't think anything. So anyways, I'm like helping her get her shoes on, getting her backpack ready, get your water, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm holding her hand. We're walking down the stairs to go get in the car because we're going to be late for school. And she goes, fucking Billy. And she's shaking her head like that. So she must have like watched me too. And I was like, what'd you just say?
You're like, you're
And then she said it again. She says, fucking Billy. And shook her head. And I was like, we're getting ready to like go to our Christian preschool. I'm like,
no.
and this is the first time I've ever like really heard her cuss. And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't repeat that
You're
at
like,
school.
Mommy said loving
Yeah.
Billy. Loving Billy.
I love Billy. Yeah, but this is what we said,
That's
honey.
what I would have
I'm
totally
just like,
played it off.
Oh, your second 2-year-old preschool teacher is gonna love hearing that
And
this morning.
Peyton enunciates really well. Like, it's
Uh-huh,
not like you
uh-huh.
can't, like, I'm sure it was crystal clear.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry, it sounds like our house is being broken into and that Cujo is going to attack them. No, I'm pretty sure that my
Different.
husband just got home.
Oh. Did he come home?
Yeah, he took Sophie to Toby's.
Oh.
And before we came up here, I told Sophie, I said, you tell your dad he has to take Emery with you. Because,
Yeah, we're doing this.
Anyways.
Thanks.
so,
My phone.
let's hear, my last, I think I have 2 more, right?
Yeah.
They're really not that embarrassing, but they kind of are. So, first of all, when Tyler and I got married, Sophie and Rudy were 4 and 5. So, yes, is that right? Yes. So, Sophie was getting ready to start kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, she was getting ready to start 1st grade. It doesn't matter. Anyways,
Something like that.
she told her kindergarten teacher, so we had the wedding, and Sophie and Rudy were our ring bearer, maiden of honor, flower girl, and best man, because we didn't have a wedding party. That was the extent of our wedding party. But the popular song at the time was that song, the shots, 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 shots. I don't know.
Everybody!
Yeah. And that was played at our wedding reception, right? Because I like to dance. We all know that. So, anyways, she goes back to school or whatever, and she tells her kindergarten teacher that our wedding song was Shots. And it gets brought up at parent-teacher conference, and I'm like, oh.
That wasn't our
I'm like,
wedding song.
no, that's no.
That would be hilarious.
I'm like, no, that was just a song that they played at the wedding reception, and we all danced to that, so that's probably what they
And
remember.
it's like one word, so she
Yeah,
remembers that
And
one.
but it wasn't just the kindergarten teacher. I think because they thought it was funny, because I think they must have
Told all
that's
the other
not
teachers.
yes. So I had several teachers being like, shut, and I'm like, oh Jesus, no, I don't even drink that much.
Oh, so you and your husband are drinkers,
We're big
eh?
drinkers, yep.
That was your wedding
Party
song.
hard.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I think I don't have any more embarrassing
Okay,
moments,
I have
really.
one more, and I actually had another one, but it's not appropriate. Wah wah. Anyways, my last one. So the preschool that our girls are going to right now, the summer preschool. So they normally go to a different preschool. During the summer months, we're sending them to a different preschool that's open. It's open. And I was like, here, right? So this preschool, I went to it. My 2 younger brothers went to it. And Sophie and Rudy went to it during a period of time too. And we all had the same teacher. All of us, Miss Leslie.
She's still there teaching.
She's still there. So now she has Sophie and Peyton. It's crazy. Like, I
Emery
cannot
and Peyton.
believe. Oh my gosh. Emery and Peyton, thank you. I cannot believe she's been there that long. I don't.
She was your preschool teacher?
Yes. And Ben and Josh's and Rudy's and Sophie's. Yeah. Like, she's
At
dedicated.
the same preschool.
Yeah, same
Wow.
preschool. So anyways,
She loves her job.
she does. So Rudy
She's good at it, too.
she's so good. She's the sweetest lady. So Rudy went to the summer preschool program with Sophie. And technically he wasn't quite old enough, but because number one, he always looked like he was way older, but him and Sophie are so close in age, and I had a class during that time that they agreed to take him during the summer program. And the summer program is like mixed ages.
Yeah. I think 3 to 5 usually.
Yes,
So
and
he
he
must not
wasn't-
have been quite 3.
No, he wasn't. He would have turned 3 August 31st. So I think that's why he was so close to the cutoff. Well, he wasn't potty trained yet, and they were changing his diaper. And while they're changing his diaper, he starts singing, "I'm sexy and I know it." And I'm like, oh my gosh. And this is also like Christian-based preschool. And I'm like, what is with my children and songs? Like, obviously, I'm not the mom that's turning on like Kids Bop or The Wheels on the Bus in the car. We're like Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, LMFAO.
Apparently I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah.
And shots.
Yeah. So this is all my fault. Like, I'm aware. I'm still
But the
not
fact
gonna
that he
listen to
knows,
Kids
like,
Bop, though.
When they're taking off his diaper and he's like naked, he's like,
I'm
I'm
sexy
sexy and I
and
know it.
I'm like, I died. And like, I knew this happened because they told me about it. Now, they thought it was funny.
He
God.
still is all about the song. Like, because when I got over here, he has a friend over today. So they're both 10.
Uh-huh.
And
They're in the same baseball
singing karaoke, and Rudy is singing "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." And I was like,
have
I
I-
should totally video these.
Have I ever told you what Rudy's favorite songs are?
Yes.
Whitney
I Will Always Love You
Houston,
by Whitney
I Want to
Houston.
Dance with Somebody, and I Will Always Love You.
So when I picked your kids up from Yaya's the
Uh-huh.
other weekend,
Yeah.
I was like changing the song or whatever
Mhm.
at the stoplight, and I was like, "Hey Rudy, this one's for you." And I put on "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. He's like, "Oh, sweet."
Oh, he loves it. So, and he'll tell his friends
I was like,
too.
"You gotta sing it loud, though,
He
bro."
cracks me up, and like I've heard him tell his friends, like, you have to hear this song, and it's like Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with, and I'm like, they're not gonna react the way you think they're gonna react. He doesn't care, because I've heard him do this, and they're all like, what? And he also tells them, he's like, you know what the best thing to do is go into a wedding reception, and I'm like, they're all like, weddings are so boring, I hate going to church, and he's like, no, it's the after party, the wedding reception part, and I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh,
Bless your
Rudy.
little heart. He doesn't
So
care.
sweet.
I am so proud that he is like cool with being him.
Yeah. for
Because
sure.
all of his friends think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I love a good wedding reception myself, but
Wonder where he gets it from.
I have no idea. Anyways, so this was short and sweet.
Yes.
And,
under 30.
Right? Yes, we parent shamed ourselves for
Yeah.
your pleasure. If you have a bad parenting moment or your child has
Embarrassing
publicly
parenting.
embarrassed you, maybe it wasn't your fault. Maybe it was your spouse's fault.
Whatever. Maybe your child
I
just
could have
wanted to embarrass
easily
you.
have came on here and blamed this all on one of my spouse, like my ex-spouse or my current spouse, and nobody would have been the wiser, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I took accountability for my poor
I
parenting.
think maybe our viewers would know better by now
Maybe.
about, yeah.
Maybe. Anyways, so subscribe,
Like.
like, and this is the thing. So we just lost 2 subscribers. We just discovered this right before we filmed this.
Guys.
We were devastated. And I know that sounds silly, but we really want to hit 100 so that we can have our own domain.
And we were at like 85 and now we're at 83.
Yes, and I know
So come on,
we're
17 of
growing
y'all.
slowly, but please
17 people will
share,
watch this.
like,
Just click
comment, subscribe, hit
click
subscribe, please. We're begging. This is pathetic, but
Just
hope you
do it
have a
anyways.
good rest of the night and subscribe.
And it's almost 4th of July, so if you see this before or after, hope you either have a good one or had a
You're
good
going
one.
to have a great one. Yes,
Because, yeah,
we're going
All right.
to.
we'll see you later.
Bye.